Hello, my name is Lauren, and I'm going to mix the power drink that I use to energize me in the mornings. I do this stuff off and on, and I'm motivating myself to get in better shape. And one of the ways to get in better shape, along with exercise, is a good diet. And when you read on the internet about all of the different juicing ideas and smoothie ideas, I can tell you that some of those smoothies come out really good, and they do make me focus better. My memory is a lot better, and I'm more energized. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to make one that I commonly used to make and made me feel better. It is a super drink that has kale, spinach, oranges, carrots, and pineapple. I usually buy a whole pineapple, cut it up into little chunks, and then put it in the freezer. That way, when I blend the stuff in the Vitamix, it doesn't get hot. It keeps the smoothie cold. For consistency purposes, I happen to use a scale and measure everything out by weight. That way the ingredients stay consistent in my drinks. I don't have it tasting too green at one point and then not green enough in another, or too fruity or too sugary. So I do use scales in order to weigh out each of my ingredients. So what we have to start with is going to be about a ½ ounce by weight of kale, and then a ½ ounce by weight of spinach. We have oranges over here. It's about 6½ ounces by weight. It's one full orange. We've got about ½ a pound, or 8 ounces by weight of frozen pineapple, and about 3 ounces of carrot, which means basically 1 carrot. And this is what we're going to put into our blender to make our drink. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the top off our trusty blender. Turn the handle around a little bit, there you go. And we're going to put in all of our goodies. I usually start off with the kale, drop in the spinach, we'll drop in the oranges. Oh, yummy. You may want to break the carrots up a little bit more, so that way the blender blends them up. Same thing with the same thing with the pineapple. You want to try to break it up a little bit if you can. And then you will also want to add a little bit of water to get the blending process going. Now once it gets going, I'll want to pour ice. I'll have a large cup of ice, and the ice will grind up and melt, keeping the smoothie cold. So I've got a bit of water in there. Now if you want, you can use some orange juice. Sometimes I will substitute the water for orange juice, but if you want to stay really healthy, you can do with the water. And then on this, of course, this type of blender, you want to make sure to follow the procedures when starting it up so you don't break off a blade or anything. There we go. Now we'll turn it up high. continue to run this and add liquids until you get it to the right consistency. In this case, this one is as thick as a milkshake. So there's a possibility that you may want a thinner consistency. So to continue to run it and either add ice or water.
You can add yogurt to your green drink to add a little protein. Add liquids to your blender to get the desired consistency.
At this point, you want to run it until you've ground up all the kale and the spinach. This particular blender will grind it up to just a small, kind of like a fine powder. Once you have it the consistency that you're looking for, you can stop blending and pour yourself a glass. Now, you know, there are a lot of people that will get turned off by this color, I guarantee you. But when you taste it, it tastes wonderful. Tastes very good. It's not overbearing. It's sweet. You can taste the orange, the carrots, a little hint of your green, your kale and your spinach, but it's not very strong compared to some of the fruit drinks. And again, substitute one meal for this a day and you're in good shape. This, what we made here, makes about 3 servings and is not high in calories. Very good. Something you should try. Thank you for watching, and I will come up with some more videos on some other healthy drinks. Again, thank you for watching.